Okay, sorry again. At least I caught it quickly this time. I think I went over everything in that bag. After the first video, I had pulled out my food bag. I'll go through that here in a second. One of the things I did actually show is this is my hydration system. The tube that I'm going to be drinking out of, it's actually got a clip that I can detach and I can pull it out without taking that tube out, which I have to run up through and around, and that can be a little bit of a hassle. So Osprey 2-liter hydration system. Again, I'm going to, for sake of convenience, when that pack is full, it's hard to get this thing slid in, especially get it back in after you take it out. So if I'm filling up on the trail, I'm probably just going to reach in, undo the top, stick that tube from my water filter down inside there, and then just squeeze clean water down into the tube without ever having to take it out of my pack. So that's what I'm hoping I can do. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I think I told you about the pack liner, and I think that's everything inside the pack. So the only thing I have really left to go over is my food. I'm taking some cash and some credit cards, my ID, driver's license, and my insurance card. So I'll keep that tucked up into the wrap. Okay, food. One thing I'm going to do every day, try to remember to do every day, is anything that I'm going to be snacking on while I'm hiking or lunch. The food bag is the heaviest item in your pack, and they always want that to go down kind of on top of your sleeping bag. Oh, I got to pull the sleeping bag out. Kind of on top of your sleeping bag, and it's at the bottom. The lightest, softest stuff is down at the bottom, kind of to cushion the base of your spine. And so the food is the heaviest item, and it goes kind of at the bottom of your pack. So the last thing I want to have to do is, when I stop for lunch or I need some trail mix or something to snack on during the day, is have to take that pack off and dig everything out to get to my food bag. So I'm going to try to remember every morning, whenever I get ready to before I put my food bag into the pack, to pull out what I'm going to be snacking on that day. And this is just an example of what I'm trying to do right now for lunch. Is there's a couple of Star-Kissed tuna creations packs. I'm going to get some flour tortillas, fold them up in here, so that's like my bread. Put the Star-Kissed on there. I'm also carrying a little bottle of olive oil. I heard someone, I think Evan, in his video log from 2018. That's how he got a lot of his extra calories, is he would take a little bottle of olive oil. Every tablespoon is like 120 calories, so he would douse his tuna with some olive oil and get a lot of extra calories that way. Olive oil tastes good too. Trail snacks. Again, there's probably a lot more here maybe than I'll ever eat, but for every day I'm taking, you know, a couple of Cliff bars of some kind. There's a Kind bar and a Cliff bar. I think I've got a Lara bar in here. Yep. That'll probably be like dessert at night. A couple of packets of fruit snacks, Welch's fruit snacks. Some beef jerky, and some trail mix, which I made from peanut M&Ms, some mixed nuts, and banana chips. And I tried to kind of divide that out to where it was I can't remember what the calorie count was of that. So I got one of those for every day of the trail. A pack like that for the day, and a lunch like this for every day of my first 4 days. So for the rest of the food, here's my line in case I have to hang my bear bag. Another packet of snacks. Day 3 and day 4. Here's a rock bag. So what you do to hang the bear bag is you find a rock, put it in this bag, tie it up, tie the line to the rock bag, and heave ho over a branch that you can get to. So we'll see how far gone my baseball line has gotten away from me. Throw it over, pull it down. You run the line through this little carabiner, and then you get a little, like a tent stake or a stick, and you tie off the line. You pull the bag all the way up to the top, and then you create this lever or fulcrum or something, I don't know what you call it. But you tie the stick to the line so that whenever you let the line back out, the stick catches on this carabiner, and it'll only come down about halfway or so, and then it'll stop. It won't come all the way because it can't get past the stick. And hopefully that's where it hangs safely from a bear or any other critters for the night. Okay. Lunch for day 2, day 3, and day 4. Different kinds of tuna. Variety is the spice of life. Dinners, I've got Alpine Air pork jambalaya. That's a breakfast. That's a breakfast. How do they do breakfast? Those are coming up first. So, everything I got so far is just some type of granola. Either Peak or Mountain House. Yes, you just rip it open, pour in, 2/3 of a cup, or and it makes 2 servings. But I'm gonna be eating both servings for every meal. Granola, 2 servings. That's 530 calories for this one. 520. I think these are all pretty close. Yeah, 520, 570. I get more of those. So that's breakfast. Dinners, I've got this pork jambalaya. I've got some chili mac and beef, some beef stew, and another different brand of beef chili mac. So that's my dinner. I'll cook those, boil a 1.5 cups of water, rip it open, pour it in, close it up, let it sit for a little while, and dinner's served. I am bringing this luxury item. I'm bringing some Habanero Hot Sauce. I used to bring Tabasco sauce when I went on other backpacking trips, and believe me, these things usually need a little extra taste in them. I'll probably end up doing a lot of ramen noodles somewhere down the way also, because those are really light. They're easy to get. If I can't get any of these, or I get tired of some of these, I'll just grab a couple packets of ramen noodles, crunch them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and with the little powder seasoning, and then dump the whole thing into a couple cups of water in the pot, and actually I think it would be 4 cups of water if I'm doing two of them. This is the olive oil I talked about earlier. for the tuna, and that's it for the food. I realized I did not pull out my sleeping bag. So in the bottom of my backpack, there's a separate little compartment. Actually, on the inside, it's only separated by a little plastic liner that you could actually remove and make it one whole compartment if you wanted to. I'm putting another one of these Flume baggies down here to keep my sleeping bag and everything dry. Thermarest Neo Air Inflatable Sleeping Pad. And Enlightened equipment, Quilt. Quilts is something new that I had a couple sleeping bags, but they were real heavy. So quilts are something that's a little bit, it doesn't zip all the way up on the sides. It's got a little kind of buttons, so it gives you a little bit more air, more breathing room. I'm somebody that tosses and turns. I sleep on my side a lot and then switch to the other side. So I need something that I can kind of move around in at the top. So I'm hoping this is going to be a good solution for that. I've got it rolled up in here, but I've got a sleeping bag liner, which gives you about 5 to 10 extra degrees of warmth on the rating of whatever your sleeping bag is. And it also keeps the inside of your bag from getting dirty as quick from all of your grimy, filthy hiking dirt and oil and everything else, sweat and everything else that gets on you all day long. So it kind of preserves your sleeping bag and gives it a little bit more warmth. So I think that's all. I'm sorry I ended up having this be on like 3 videos, and I don't know how to edit videos, so if somebody's got some quick crash course clues on how to do that, please let me know. And if you have any questions, give me a holler and I'll be happy to go over anything in here in a little bit more detail. It's going to be fun packing that back up, let me tell you.